In, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to F-Zero Climax. For some reason I'm in the data selection instead of the title selection, but yeah, F-Zero Climax. Where, well, I want to do the same thing that I've been doing, well, up until now, which is golden thoughts on Master, or whatever is the hardest difficulty, but here it is Master. So I'm gonna do that. Problem is that this game, differently from the previous one, Shippy Legend, even though it's very similar in a lot of aspects, it's still quite different when it comes to, you know, the difficulty. Like, it's actually quite a hard game to play. Well, not to play, like, the gameplay itself is pretty much the same, but rather the opponents behave in a very, very aggressive way. Well, more than aggressive is that the rubber banding is out of control in this game. So yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. But it probably will. Well, especially if I fail the jump start like that. It seems that the jump start is the same as the previous game, it's just very hard to do. The thing about the AI is that you can tell that they don't drive very well, you know? Like, it's not like they are doing anything out of the ordinary. But the thing is that when you don't see them, just like in the previous game, they drive like gods. Except like that here, they go fast enough to get far from you. That's what makes them so hard to get. And well, when they are behind you, they also... I mean, you can basically see like the unnatural placement that they are showing, right? Like, one time they are... like one instant they are at the right side of me, behind me, and then they reappear on the left. Or well, the opposite. Like, the point is that the movements are made not in a believable way, but simply to go faster than you. That's the one thing that this game changes in comparison of the previous one, though it also seems that the handling might be harder. At least I don't think the Golden Fox here is doing better than in the previous game. Forgot where the finish line was. It should be here, right? I won. Nice. There is also another problem that this game has, that is that you start the race in the position that you finished the previous one. So if you manage to get into a very bad position, good luck getting out of that bad position, because it's gonna haunt you till the rest of the cup, basically. So yeah. At least I got the good start. You can at least... I think it's actually the only 2D F-Zero game where you can actually see like the fastest opponent in the minimap. Well, fastest, obviously not counting you. Okay, well, that's why I say fastest opponent. Just realized that this is a remix of Sand Ocean with a very different tempo, kinda. Not sure if tempo is the word, but yeah. I don't know if I would say good shot to that. For a lot of crashes. I think it was a good shot. Appreciate the sentiment though. That was a good shot instead. It was very good. I'm surprised I'm keeping the first place so far. So what I'm mostly surprised about is that these tracks are very hard. For being the first cup, maybe they are easier on the lower difficulties, but they are quite hard for a first cup.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Damn it, come on. Make the first corner approach so quickly. So, would it be faster to jump on the other side?
Like you're getting the hang of it.
Well, assuming you don't die, I guess it would.
You got it.
You see in the minimap that there are platforms hanging outside. If I can manage to not die.
You got a new booster. Good job.
I didn't mean to spin, fuck. And the fact that I didn't die yet is commendable. Okay. Shame that I did lose quite a lot of time. But I didn't die, that's what matters.
Final lap.
Pretty surprising.
Take it easy. Fire.
That was bad.
Way
fine.
to go.
Oh, that was my bad.
Wonderful.
I should have boosted while I still was in the pit lane.
You won second
That
place.
second place is not bad. And keep in mind that this is still a game about points, so you know, as long as you keep them at bay, you should be fine. Though here it's a lot harder to get rid of opponents than in a 3D game, so shouldn't rely on point advantage.
1, go.
Fuck, well, especially if you cannot do a jump start. Because once the opponents are out of your side, they will go as fast as they are allowed to go without caring about
Take it easy.
how badly they potentially drive.
You're moving up.
I don't know how many hits it will take to kill these guys.
2 laps to go.
I want to spin kill them though. A little bit tempted. Seems that the side bump didn't kill him in one go. I doubt that the spin will kill them in one go either, but you never know.
There's another racer on your tail.
Okay. At least the good thing about this game is that the bounces are not very dangerous at all, like in the previous game. Like if you bounce, seems like you mostly should keep going forward. They made the physics a lot more permissive in that regard.
Way to go.
Got it. Yeah, I think that this first cup is in the bag. Well, and another
You won first
interesting difference here is that you only have 24 participants and only 3 laps per race instead of 5. So yeah, it's the cups go by a lot faster, without a doubt. Like the 2D game that is the closest to the 3D ones.
1, fire.
I guess so far the AI hasn't done anything particularly bad, though you can tell that compared to the previous game they are definitely a lot harder to deal with.
You got it.
But I mean, that's not saying much, because in the previous game they were not an issue at all. In the previous game
You got a new booster.
there were 0 dangerous things about the CPU, so here where they actually,
You got it.
you know, punch back,
Watch your back.
it is a little bit dangerous.
Hang in there.
That's because of the... Well, actually, you saw it. If you were paying attention to the minimap right there, you could see that they teleported. Like, whoever was on on second place like took the long path, but when it was out of sight it teleported into the shortcut.
You're holding a lead.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that though. It could just mean that the second place switched to someone else, but I'm pretty sure that's not what happened.
Finish.
Well, that was quite free. Shame that I didn't win all the races, but who cares?
First place.
But yeah, that was quite free at least. So this is the exact same display as the previous game, right? When it comes to the summary, I think it is. It's even the exact same format and everything. Didn't bother changing anything. Though I mean, all things considered, this game is like 90% what the previous game was. So makes sense. But yeah, they didn't change anything, it seems, in that. So why do they show the wild goose? He wasn't even close in any of these attempts, was he? Maybe they are completely randoms. And then they show the credits, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's the credits.
Select your mode.
Okay. So yeah, nothing different
Grand Prix.
than
Select your class. Select your
the
difficulty.
previous game, pretty much in that regard.
Vehicle.
Okay, so
Golden box.
the golden thoughts. Don't know why this thing is not in okay by default. Like, yeah, I'm fine with the controls. No need to change them. Leave them as they are.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Seems that at least I got kinda used to the timing here of the jump start. That's good.
Watch your back. Take it easy.
Ouch. Wait, is that Twin Norita? I didn't remember them being a thing in this game. I guess they are.
2 laps to go.
I mean, the shape seems very peculiar, so it has to be them.
Good job. Hang in there.
Oh wow, that took a lot of damage. At least when you're about to die in this game, you don't suffer from any sort of slowdown.
Looks like you're getting the hang of it. Hang in there. Looks like you're getting the hang of it. Fire.
Huh. Yeah, that was way too risky. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I wanted to use the super boost, but it was the wrong time to do it. My bad. But normally I should restart here, but I can't be asked. I just cannot.
There's another racer on your tail.
I guess sometimes it's better to just leave the super boost just disappear, because if you're gonna use them like that and you're gonna die, it's obviously way worse than not using them.
You got a new booster.
Notice that in a lot of tracks in this game, there aren't that many places where you can use them.
You're holding a lead. There's another racer on your tail.
Oh, the wild goose is here. For old time's sake. I think that for the most part here you don't wanna use the super boost. Or the boost in general. Using the boost just seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna use it at the end there though. I knew there was only one corner remaining. But it also seems like that's more or less the strategy that you want to go for. Right? You want to boost at the end, since you know that the CPU will overtake you if you don't do anything. So you better do something exclusively at the end and nowhere else.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Okay, that effect on the ground looks a little bit weird. Looks like you have ghosts moving on the floor, right? I know it's supposed to be an effect of like you getting closer to what's ahead of you. It looks pretty weird. I know that they cannot do much with a Game Boy Advance, but a very weird looking effect.
You got it. 2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
So how is it going, Wasabi? No, the previous game was the game with a story mode, the Shippy Legend. This game, the only story it has is like character cards and some comic stuff that is completely outside of the gameplay. But no, the actual story mode is in Shippy Legend, well, and in Shietz as well. Those are the only two with a story mode, Shietz and Shippy Legend. Shietz is more of its own thing, while Shippy Legend is kind of like, I think loosely relates the story of the anime. The anime, which is called the same way, by the way, called F-Zero Shippy Legend. Well, or at least that's what I remember. Will be wrong, but I think it was like that. No, I'm not. Look at the minimap. You mean I'm out to lose the lead? You're out to lose your head.
Congratulations.
Lose the lead, he says? Come on, dude.
You won first place.
No one's losing the lead here. Huh. That's a pretty funny track. Though, in fact, so far I think that every track has been like that. No, it's not a thread. When I say lose his head, I mean that he's going crazy. In my bad, it kinda sounded like a thread. Alright, so here apparently the shortest path is all the way to the right, I think. You go to the right, you do the jump. Okay, one of them died. That's essentially the best thing that can happen to you in this game. Someone is in your line of sight, they do a jump and they die. Which happens more often than not. And that guy almost died, I can tell you that. Also, this track is extremely short. It might give the illusion that it's longer simply because it has like so many, you know, weird... Oh, really? That didn't count as a landing, huh? Well, almost. Probably was the closest distance possible without landing. I just realized that the track is called Lost Landing. I definitely lost the landing there, correct. It's an extremely short track if you just take the fastest path. Fortunately, this guy didn't die, and neither did the wild goose. Just I would like to stay to see how you die. I think I won't. Have a race to win after all. This so far has been very easily the shortest track in like less than 1 minute to finish the whole thing. Maybe also one of the shortest tracks in the series, I think. Like less than 1 minute to just finish it, damn. Alright, so we get the fire field that is full of mines. Hopefully we don't get too destroyed by this.
2, 1, fire. Good job.
Yeah, that seems like what this game's soundtrack is going for.
You're moving up.
They are remixes, but have a completely
2 laps to go.
different...
You've got a new booster.
I don't know if the word is tempo. I think it's more like the... Just I don't know what other word to
Hang in
use.
there.
But I think it is tempo. A completely different tempo
Final lap.
than the original ones. It's supposed to be the same melody, or at least an approximation. Huh, that was still first. I'm surprised though, I thought that was second.
You won first place.
Yeah, that was a photo finish. Also, that was also a pretty short track. I think that's what's mostly the case here. Very, very short tracks all around, huh? And but this race is gonna be over in no time. Without a doubt.
3, 2, 1, go.
I feel like I do remember though
Moving up.
the Platinum Cup in this game being hard. Or at least I hope, because that will mean that I also will have to think of yet again another plan B, and that's something I rather not,
You're moving up.
you know?
Good job.
Would prefer not doing that. The thing about Platinum Cup is, just like in the previous game, it's an 8th race cup.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
So even though I remember it being hard, it might have been one of those things where it was simply hard because of the machine. Like at this point, really, I just gotta assume the Golden Fox is secret top tier in every single game it's on. Something I would have never guessed, but I guess here we are.
Fire. Good job.
That guy died, by the way. The guy that was in first place.
Final lap.
Died in front of my eyes. So quite weird how the first F-Zero game is the only one that had the the yellow-green pit lanes, but every other F-Zero game decided to turn them purple. Ah, fuck me.
You're moving up.
That's fine though.
Go.
And that was winning all races actually. Damn.
You won
Is-
first place.
Not only this is gonna be free, but this is also gonna take very little time at this rate. And yes, you can skip this in this game. Not on the previous one, but in this one you can. But at least it's a nice quality of life upgrade. Alright, Gold Cup.
Golden Fox.
I like the amount of characters this game has. It has a lot. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I remember Port Town in this game, just like it seems to always be the case, to be a pain in the ass. But honestly here, considering the absolute lack of resistance that I'm seeing with the golden thoughts, I think I should be fine. Probably. Yeah, I don't think it was this port town that was the issue. It was probably the one in Platinum Cup. Yeah, no, this port town is for babies. This port town is not an issue whatsoever. No, as I say, I think that the whole troublemaker here is Platinum Cup. But if I do beat it on the first attempt as well, then I essentially just gotta put the golden thoughts in the top tier category in every F-Zero game, pretty much. Because in this whole marathon, with the exception of the first one with that whole Deadwind thing, I barely got any resistance from any of the F-Zero games. So yeah, I think that the golden thoughts here deserves the credit for that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was indeed a mistake. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I acknowledge it was. Damn it. My bad, my bad. I got overly excited. But more than overly excited, I was seeing that the first place was running away and it was about to be the end of the race, so... Yeah. More than excited, I would say the word will be worried. It is still, by the way, a pretty cool rendition of the theme, even if it's not the same tempo and it's obviously a lot slower. I think it sounds pretty cool. I think that was a good show. Oh, also, I haven't said it yet, but I'm assuming that you probably noticed that there are some times, and especially when two boosts stack up on top of each other, that the screen distorts. That's because you're supposedly going so fast that you're distorting reality itself, I guess. It's not an emulator error or anything like that. No, that's how it looks. See, like that little distortion is the machine going so fast that it shakes everything up. Hey, don't worry. It's intentional. And with this we should be fine. So this was the first race, right? Already losing a life like that is not nice, but it's the same thing that happened on the previous one after all, so I think that in that regard it's the previous one was essentially a perfect victory. This one should be too. I also remember checking, and this is probably something that I forget every single time that I play one of these games, but the track selection, even though some of it depends on the difficulty choice, it seems to either depend on the car that you pick or on the results that you're getting. Yes, I'm talking about the previous game, by the way, not this one, though it might be a thing in this one too. Essentially, I look at the thumbnails of one of my previous Shippy Legend videos, and I saw that when I used the Blue Falcon, one of the tracks was Illusion, and that's not a track that I played yesterday, so it has to either be because of the results that I got that either weren't good enough or whatever, or because I used the Blue Falcon. It was bad. It's fine though. It's a little. It's nice to spice things up a little bit. Not to mention he wasn't even the one in first place. As you can see here, I'm gonna start in second place now, which is what makes this whole thing a problem when you start losing positions.
2, 1.
Like at some point it starts being an inescapable death spiral. Also, I think that this is the closest thing that you will have to Deathwind in a game outside of the original F-Zero, because Deathwind is not a thing, but this track shares the same mechanic of Deathwind. Like that thing that you're seeing right there in the track, like that sandstorm effect, that's not purely cosmetic. Like it actually is affecting the way I drive. It's actually moving me in the direction it's moving. So this is the closest you will get to Deathwind. But theoretically, according to the game, this is not Deathwind, it's Sand Ocean. So yeah, since that Deathwind was completely scorned after the original F-Zero. Just like my machine got scorned there. Well, more than scorned, I will say that it got scorched. Close enough, you know. Don't worry. We have, just like in the previous game, a lot of attempts.
2, 1.
I have 4 attempts per... Well, technically 5 attempts. Because what you have 4 of are the spare machines. But having 4 of them means that you get 5 attempts. Because when you have 0 machines left, you're on your last attempt, right? It is one of those games. It's like 0-based life counter. You know, like Mario Bros. Well, like most Nintendo games now that I think because you know, I think the most popular example of a non-zero-based life system is Sonic the Hedgehog, which back then at least was supposed to be the opposite of Nintendo, you know? Like in the first Sonic game, if you reach 0 lives, that's a game over. Like there's no other attempt, no, that's game over, you die. Thanks for playing, eat shit, basically. That sort of stuff. Which now that I think about it, it's a little bit weird, because... No, actually it's not weird. It is 3 lives. Never mind. I might die again here though. I'm gonna start... Okay, I didn't, but... Okay, see that hit that happened at the end after I crossed the finish line? That would have killed me if it wasn't for the fact that the race was already over. I gotta be careful, because this can easily kill me, though these tracks are crazy. Look at them. I mean, this is F-Zero, it makes sense, but the shape of these tracks is unreal.
3, 2, 1.
Even though after you actually play on them, they are not that big of a deal. I don't know if you saw there that when I just started this track, there was another car flying. That's essentially what makes so dangerous to, you know, to start in a low position, because that's quite far from the finish line. So you don't want that to happen to you.
2 laps to go. You've got a new
Yeah, basically that part with the sham is extremely far from the starting line. So absolutely crazy. Ah, fuck. And that was a weird bounce. Means that this race is gonna be a very bad result. And this is certainly not the type of track that you want a bad result on. It is a track where most of the AI simply dies because they cannot land for shit. I didn't mean to spin, but at least it looked cool.
Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
The problem is that that one corner, well, not just that one corner, basically the whole corner section at the beginning of the track is crazy annoying.
Good job.
Right, let's see you die. But will you? Guy is not dying. Surprising. Ah, that's a shame. I mean, on the right side, I think my point advantage is decent. Yeah, Silver Nielsen died, so... Well, Michael Chain doesn't seem that far here. It still should be fine. Oh, we got Illusion here. This might be a problem. No, I don't think this is a problem. I don't think this track is... I mean, it's hard if you try too hard to go fast, but if you are careful, it should be fine, because it's not like the CPU is gonna do anything out of the ordinary. As long as you take it easy, this is not a hard track. So differently from the previous game, this track here has a blue floor instead of green. Because they wanted to make it look different. Understandable. I'm not gonna boost. My opponents are gonna boost. They are pretty free to do it, but I won't boost. Besides, they don't seem to be boosting either. Seems that the developers knew that if they made the AI go too fast here, they would quickly just fly off the stage. They are trying to keep it at bay. Because yeah, look at that. I haven't used a booster once, and the AI has not overtaken. Yeah, exactly. That's why they don't. That the guy just died for doing that. That's precisely why they don't go fast often.
You're holding a lead.
The thing is that the AI in a base, like the basics of the AI are essentially the same as the previous game. The difference is that the rubber banding is more aggressive. But how dumb the AI is when driving, it's just as dumb as the previous game. Rockman 4 minus Infinity Song. Should really try that game sometime. I know you have a policy against playing mods, but that game is different enough to basically qualify as its own game. I don't know, it's not just about mods, but it's about fun games as well. You don't really give any promises. Like, dying 3 times on the same track is not gonna go anywhere. So out of respect for myself, that attempt belongs in the garbage bin. Forget about that attempt. We ain't gonna be seeing it. Damn, silence is quite... It's more bullshit than I remember.
2, 1.
So I guess all of the try-harding in this game was exclusively on Platinum Cup. But at least it's nice to know that the one with 0 attempts was Shippy Legend, because if this was the one with 0 attempts, good luck with that. I will wish you Very good luck with that. It will be an absolute disaster.
Watch your back. Way to go.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. No, this first track, Mute Town, Mute City, not Mute Town. Mute City is not an issue. No, the issue starts in this version of Big Blue with the fucked up corners. Well, it's not like Silence is where the problem ends. Like, the problem keeps going essentially up until... well, Port Town. It's what I was saying earlier. Damn, that guy... How did you deal so much damage? What the hell? What did you even try to do with that turn? It's like you went straight for me. Well, I killed him. Shame that it's not gonna matter because this attempt is in the dumpster pretty much. But at least I got my revenge. As useless as it is. That's one of the things that the Golden Fox will have, and it's the very low resistance. It's that right now this guy's kinda went a little bit far. Even when you are crushing against someone else instead of the opposite, the damage is so big. God damn it. The real issue will be Platinum Cup. Indeed. I wish I noted these things somewhere so I could... Well, I guess I know them on the comment description of these videos, but... Something that I should remember more often. This is probably something that I rediscovered 3 times. Like, every time that I play this game, I discover it a new time, right? That the real issue is only Platinum Cup and nothing else.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster. You're about to lose the lead. There's another racer on your tail. Hang in there. You got it.
I remember trying to do exactly what I did there, which is doing a lot of side bumps attack to steer, but even with that it's so hard to steer those corners. Those corners are made by the devil himself.
You're moving up. You got it. Take it easy.
Asshole.
Way to go. Fire.
Got the win actually. That's the first time in these attempts that I get the win here. That's a good start for Silence, but the issue is that you still need to deal with Silence. that issue doesn't magically go away after all. We will see how it goes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, damn it, dude. Why am I struggling? No, I mean, I know why I'm struggling. It's a hard jump start no matter what. There's not much you can do. It's just hard to do.
You're moving up. You're holding a lead. Two laps to go. You've got a new booster. Hang in there.
Fucking cheating ass bitch. Unbelievable what they get away with.
Final lap. Hang in there. Looks like you're getting the hang of it. Take it easy.
What I can tell is that the AI is getting the hang of cheating very well. Nice. And that was perfect.
Congratulations.
Perfect patience as well to only use the
You won first
the
place.
boost right at the end and nowhere else. Okay. That's a very good start. So this one is the other big problem. I mentioned before on the other port town that I remember being a problem, but not that one. It's this one, this port town. I think this might be the hardest track in the game, actually.
Go.
At least that's what my memory says. This track is some...
You're moving up.
This track is some bullshit. I can tell you
Looks
that.
like you're getting the hang of it. Good job.
We will see, maybe this time with the golden thoughts is not a problem. I mean, at least I think the golden thoughts
Hang in there.
compared to the wild goose has way better handling.
Watch your back.
See, corners like this one, I think it doesn't matter what machine you're using, they are ultra fucked up no matter what, so
You've got a new booster.
there's not much that you can do there. Other than get fucked, I mean.
Take it easy.
Only you were on screen when you landed on that champ, so I could see you die. God damn it. Oh, he died regardless. Well, that's pretty funny. He died because of damage, not because of track. Pretty amusing, I gotta say.
You got it. You're moving up. Good job.
These corners are absolutely
Take
unbelievable.
it easy.
How messed up they are.
You got it. Way to go.
Team, I can't believe I won this one too.
Congratulations.
Holy shit. Alright. Guess that this
You
is
won first place.
shaping up to be the attempt. With 4 wins like that. What do you have? Yeah, this one I think it's the one that is absolutely free. Well, it's just like in the original game, you know. Nothing to be surprised about here. Okay,
3, 2, 1. Fire.
and this time at least I got the good start.
Good job. Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
I don't know if it's a good idea to go for that shortcut though. It's kind of like
2 laps to
your
go.
opponents
You've got a new booster.
are completely out of your side. And that's no good no matter what.
You got it.
So you can, okay, yeah, it's still bad though, guys. As I say, your opponents are completely out of your side. So they are free to rubber band as they see fit.
There's another
That's
racer.
never a good thing.
Holding a lead.
At the same time, if you're already on the lead, I guess it's not a problem. That was so free and so fast as well. This was the original
You won first place.
Red Canyon 2 without modifications, differently from the other tracks. Yeah. This one also looks pretty similar to the original Sand Ocean. At this point, I already have quite a point advantage, so anything bad that could happen,
2, 1. Go.
I more or less can tank it. More or less.
Take it easy. You're moving
Well, at least that corner is wide enough to get into a more comfortable angle. I think that this is supposed to be the original Sand Ocean. Pretty sure. Just that I took a lot of damage there. This asshole got in the way. Yeah, these boosts are not a good idea, I guess. If there's only one pit lane, you're gonna die. Well, yeah, I'm most likely dead here.
Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, to nobody's surprise. Alright, that could be an issue, I guess. I have 2 spare machines remaining, so we'll see how that goes.
1. Fire.
At this rate, it might be a better idea to aim for survival, but I guess it heavily depends.
Hang in there.
Yes, a very bad result here will curse the rest of the run. So that's not good. At the same time, dying is not gonna solve it either, you know?
You've got a new booster. You got it.
I could boost here.
Fire. Looks like you're getting the hang of it.
But yeah, it seems that the second and the first place might be very long gone at this point.
Final lap.
I think there's much I can do about them. I mean, third place is not a bad result. Someone died there, but yeah.
Fire.
Oh, the second place was there. But yeah, I still don't think I'm reaching him.
Way to go.
Yeah, I'm not. But third place is acceptable, I guess. I do remember that Fire Field at the end was extremely hard to play, but, well, as it's usual. Promise at this point difference, if I really mess up on Fire Field, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I don't remember how hard Wildland was. Though this is the same layout as the original Wildland 2, I'm pretty sure. I do remember that here in some of my attempts in, you know, previous playthroughs. I remember that at this point of the championship I was so far in the starting grid that even if this track is relatively easy, I still couldn't get a good result because I simply couldn't catch the guys at first place. That guy, it's incredible how when they are out of frame for 1 millisecond, they don't die. But if they were on frame on that 1 millisecond, they would have died. Very tragic, but it is the way it is. So I don't know why Wildland is the only one that has to suffer from this lame song instead of having a remix, because this sounds nothing like Wildland. Like the original one from SNES, I mean.
Watch your back. Way to go.
Okay, got first place. So here, unless my result in Fire Field is absolutely terrible, I should be fine. It will have to be too bad to somehow not win this, and it's possible. Because this Fire Field is the exact same as the original one, but with the physics of this game you can barely even turn, so good luck with that.
One, go.
But especially if I do a bad start like that. That ain't gonna help.
You're moving up. Good job. moving up.
The other corner is fucked up, just like it was in the original.
Hang in there. You're moving up.
Oh, and keep in mind here that unless you go to the pit lane, you are most likely dead.
You got a new booster.
You don't have any other pit lane, any other way of getting your energy back.
Good job.
You're most likely gonna lose a lot of energy here. The other corner is insane. This is more or less how I remember this going in the previous times that I played this game. It's not a surprise whatsoever.
Final lap.
I know what sort of technique you are intended to use there. I guess you could boost. I mean, I could try. If it works, I guess I should retry. I mean, the boost at least lets you get out of there a lot more easily, but they don't have any other option but to retry, I guess. It will have to be that way. Damn it. Ah, it's fine.
3, 2, 1. Fire.
Yeah, that one corner is the thing that ruins anything. Because this chicane, for example, is not an issue. The second hairpin here after the first one is brutal. Thankfully there it went well because I was able to brake. I don't think there it was really necessary to go for the pit lane, but I kinda got pushed into it. Didn't have much of a choice.
Take it easy. Fire.
Well, that bounce still makes you lose so much speed, even if you can compensate later with the boost.
Final lap.
I don't think a good result here is possible. The biggest issue is that I don't remember what was the brake button in this game, if it even had a brake button. See, ideally you want to brake, but I think the best way to brake here is to let the accelerator go for a while. Probably the best thing you can do. I don't know if I should cross the finish line like that, but at the same time I don't have that many lives remaining. I wanna give it another try. That might be a mistake though, because that's my last attempt, so if I die to an explosion here, it's over, but I wanna try.
3, 2, 1, go!
The problem is that if we already start like this, dude. God damn it. That's such a bad start. I mean, better to do that than to do a false start, at least. Okay, I got those corners properly. The first place we can say goodbye to him. Like, we are not seeing that guy again, don't worry about it.
2 laps to go. You've got a new booster.
Huh. Guy blew up. I also think that it's probably for the best to not use boosts. Because yeah, the AI will use them, but in my case they are not gonna do much, I guess. Though here I should go to the pit lane. Much as I don't want to, it's for the best.
Final lap.
Instead here, going to the pit lane costed me quite some positions. No, Black Shadow, don't be a bitch.
Good job.
No. Having a lot of positions just straight up taken away from me. Though if 7th place is my final result,
Hang in there.
should be more. That was bad.
You've got a new booster. Finish!
I think 9th place should be fine though. Like I had like a 50-point advantage, right? Should be good enough. I wanna believe. Yeah, I got 58 points. Yeah, that's good enough. Barely though. So I guess I was right on retrying that previous attempt, because 3 positions below probably wouldn't have been enough if Rick Wheeler won the previous one. But I win. So hey, I'll take it. Yeah, I guess that was Climax. Well, the Platinum Cup is true that it took longer than the other 3 that were basically on the first try, but it's still pretty easy. At least with the golden thoughts. Like, yeah, I can imagine that playing this game probably with one of the super bad turn machines will be an issue. But for the most part, it was okay. So, I think that next time that I replay F-Zero, I think I'm just gonna limit myself to play the 3D games, cause, well, F-Zero GX was also extremely easy to beat this time around with the golden thoughts, but at least F-Zero X was a game that took me quite a bit to beat it with the golden thoughts, and well, previously with the Night Thunder. So I think that on replays it's probably gonna be those 2. I think that the 2D F-Zero games are just something I probably have dominated, though I could try them, as I mentioned a very long time ago. Something like with the Black Shadow, that is like the worst handling machine that usually appears in the games. Like I could try all the games with that, but I have my doubts. Yeah, that's 2 games. The 3D games are Eds and She-Eds. But I think that it's a better idea than, beat them easily like this. But yeah, I guess that was the end of the Golden Thoughts Marathon. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it.